Alright, boys, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, where we're going to be experiencing a hiccupy stream once again because it's just another day where I am streaming from my phone. Today's stream is brought to you by Verizon LTE services, or whatever I have left that my cell phone can power through, because, you know, as a person who rents an apartment and pays for premium internet, it makes total sense that I am streaming over the LTE hotspot off of my phone. How is she gonna do? Based on last stream, she's gonna hiccup. She's gonna be okay, and then she's not gonna be okay, and we're gonna have interruptions in this stream, where sometimes we're gonna have smooth footage, and other times she's going to crap out on us. I hate it with such a burning passion. It is out of my control to do anything else at this moment in time, unless I want to straight up break my lease and move out instantaneously, which is, unfortunately, it's not that practical to do, because you have to have another place to live. So today's one of those days where we're just gonna use the phone and hope it works out, because Spectrum internet speeds are non-existent tonight for upload. That seems to happen pretty much every other day with us. What we're going to do today is we're going to start the next case, though. I think we're heading back over to Kurain for some political unrest. The next case is called Turnabout Revolution. I am excited to get it started. I apologize greatly that the stream is probably going to have a couple of hiccups here and there. If it gets really bad, please chat, let me know. I can tinker. We can repeatedly try to switch back and forth between the internet and the phone based on what is working a little bit better at the time. I actually took off the Ethernet connection because the computer is trying to go through that as its primary source over my phone, and the speeds are just non-existent on Spectrum. I can't stream at all at this moment over Spectrum internet. So the phone is better than nothing. Oh, God. I can't believe that I'm trapped in this. I know you guys are sick of hearing this, so why don't we just start the game? You get it. I just want to explain it for anybody who's new here that if there's stream problems, it's not my fault. I mean, it's a little bit my fault, but there's nothing I can do to fix it beyond this point. Let's load the goddamn data and play the game, okay? Jacob Welsh, Phoenix of Grander, Dogface, Josh Scott, Hunter Cross, Captain Niles. Good to see all of you guys. Welcome to the game. I look forward to seeing what's gonna happen. Episode 5, Turnabout Revolution. Oh. Whoa. Oh! Princess?
It's time for a revolution!
That's far enough.
Huh? Who's there?
It is I, the plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
Oh my god, what a great film of propaganda. Oh, I guess he doesn't like it.
Of Kurain, we can't allow things to go on like this.
Right.
The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb.
Oh, they got a hold
To
of
the
that, did
Garen
they?
regime, make no mistake about it. I will personally dethrone you.
Oh.
A dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
It's gonna be fine, you guys. Probably, right? What could go wrong? I'm looking very red today. I probably shouldn't have worn red. My face is looking very, much like a tomato. Between heaven and hell, what did Spectrum say? Yeah, so what's the deal? You might be like, George, what the fuck? Why don't you just call Spectrum and have them fix it? Yeah, so I tried that. Here's the deal that I got from Spectrum. They said, there's nothing we can do. It is something related to, the cables in the building or something, and unless unless the owners of the building make the decision that they want to replace the entire like cable network system. They made it sound like it was something that was going to be very tedious for the landlord that they simply aren't going to bother doing. And it sounded like this big project. I don't know how big it is. Guys, I don't know how the internet works. I was told that the current equipment as it exists inside of this building is just old and not totally up to date to handle spectrum speeds. And so they were like, sorry. And I was like, well, what the fuck? and that's pretty much the standstill that we ended at. It is May 16th, 11 o'clock in the morning. We're at the Right to Anything agency. Oh, we're in America. I mean, Japanifornia. Huh.
And this concludes our report on the recent television hijacking incident of Kurai-in. This has been Heather Jasper Howe reporting for Channel 1 News. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events? Did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airwaves over there. It's like something out of a movie.
Right.
Apollo!
Yeah. Oh, right. Dirk. What are you up to this time?
Wait a second. Do you know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo?
I guess you could say that. But it was a long time ago. Alright, so Dirk is now hijacking international airwaves? That sounds like a bit of a criminal activity.
And why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent.
Yeah, about that. Oh, son of a shit. Daddy took a trip overseas? Hey now, is that any way to talk about the man who raised you? Huh?
Ah! Look at him! He's here! In Japanifornia!
And did he break his arm? Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How you been, son? It's
that guy that was on TV.
Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, son? Oh, I just beamed in from Kurai-in, and boy, are my arms tired.
This can't be happening. I gotta be dreaming. Or hallucinating. Or both. You know what I really need to do? I need to open a window. It's getting hot in here.
I can't seem to remember that no matter how cold I am inside of my apartment regularly, whenever I sit in front of my bright ring light and try to play video games, I suddenly get all hot and bothered.
You're not hallucinating, Apollo. It's that TV hijacker / insurgent. Here, in the flesh.
Right. But I'm confused.
Mr. Hijacker, sir, I have so many questions. God, I don't even know where to begin. But let's start with that bit about the man who raised you, if you don't mind. I think that's kind of important.
Wait! Don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son! It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the Rebel Dirk! Oh my god, he's kind of like low-key adorable? Like, look at that cheese and smile. This man used to look so intimidating, but you know what? Chat, you know what? I low-key think that this guy is Daddy Dirk. It's on and off with stream lag happening a bit. Yep. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's not terrible. We just have to keep an eye on it. My only options at this point are to try to stream over my phone and deal with, like, the buffering problem with the stream, or I can keep canceling streams every time the internet is out. But literally, especially in the last couple of weeks, and you guys can attest to this, it's been happening at the rate of a coin toss. Like, every single night, it's like a 50-50 shot over, is my internet going to work or not? And so, like, if I cancel every single stream when Spectrum doesn't want to cooperate, I can't have a streaming schedule anymore. Like, it won't be possible to stream regularly. So I'm trying desperately to figure out any solution. Hell, if there's something else I can do with if there's any, like, weird hotspot, I don't even know. But I'm open to solutions. Like, this is so bad. And it makes me, like, low-key cry to myself, because it's like, this is the thing that I want to do. Like, I really wanted to do this. I sat down and was like, I want to commit for at least, like, a year, maybe 2 years to, like, try to make this stream happen. And, like, I can't express to you, like, how much it is breaking my heart that, like, even after I turn on memberships and I'm trying harder than ever to, like, make this a thing, the internet's like, no, sweetie, it's not gonna happen. Like, fuck off. Anyways, I'm trying to stay positive, alright? We're playing an amazing game, and hopefully you guys can see it. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Ha ha. Trucy, what do you say we close up early today?
What? Why?
Aw, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder.
I know I'm gonna regret this, but...
What is it you want, Dirk? You just show up here without warning after all. Plug that in. We'll see how that goes.
I haven't seen him in 10 plus years, and he's already asking me for a favor. He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases. Come on, Polly. I need details. Inquiring minds want to know.
Okay. Hold your horses. First, I have a few questions of my own. Alright, let's talk to Daddy. Wait! This might be my one and only opportunity because I missed it earlier. Let's check in on Charlie. That's Charlie, the houseplant. You know, my hideout used to have a houseplant too. Called it Apollo.
I bet it was a cactus.
How'd you guess? Oh my god, Hunter Cross! Thank you so much for the super chat! I don't know if I have any, like, on-screen notifications set up through Streamlabs that work with that. Because most of my donation alerts are through Streamlabs, but I have super chats turned on. I forgot about those. I should set up notifications and stuff like that. Aw, here's to hopes and dreams. Hunter Cross, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Oh! Well, speak of the devil, there it goes. There's just a bit of a delay, I guess.
Because Polly's hair is just as spiny.
Hey! Leave my hair out of this.
And he has a prickly attitude to boot.
I better quit while I'm ahead. Couldn't find the donation buttons for shots. Oh, you want a shot, eh? We can do one of those. I got my little Buffalo cup. Let me just open her up. Soft and sweet. Dun, dun. Cheers, Hunter Cross. Thank you for the donation. Woo. Going down a little bit smoother. Each and every time. Alright. Daddy Dirk. Why don't you and I chat now? Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dirk Sadmati. Oh, right. I almost forgot about that little tidbit of information. Apollo and Sadmati are bros. I'm a rebel by trade.
A rebel? But on TV they were calling you an insurgent. So which is it? Personally, I vote for a rebel with a cause. A real headache for anyone in your way.
Trucy! Ha ha ha! You got me there. I'm head of a resistance group. The Defiant Dragons. We're likely the good, the bad, and the ugly, but without the good part. In Kurain, I'm like the boogeyman. A tall tale parents use to spook their kids straight.
Oh, that's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with.
You know, this little lady's a real catch, son. I'm talking bride material if you get my drift. Dad? No. Alright? We gotta have a conversation about keeping it in the family. Oh no. But Apollo doesn't know this. Alright, Daddy Nick. Phoenix writes, you have to tell Apollo and Trucy that they are related to each other before we end up with a Luke and Leia situation. Alright, this could get real bad real quick.
Wait, what? Stop it! You're embarrassing me. Daddy.
Ha 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 ha! Oh, she's a real plucky one, alright. Yeah, don't take it to heart. Trucy's actually a little bit of a whore when it comes around to calling people daddy. She's very loose with that terminology.
Someone pluck me out of my misery. Now, about that man who raised you business.
Yeah, about that. Foster father.
What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo?
Well, the truth is, Trucy, I sort of grew up in the kingdom of Kurain. Did I, never really mention that before?
No, you didn't. So you grew up in Kurain? Wait, are you saying you're not from around here, Polly? But what about your boyfriend from the academy?
Well, that was later in life. I was just raised in Kurain when I was real little.
Well, still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you.
Yeah, go figure. 3 games in, and we don't even know where Apollo comes from.
Why did you never tell us?
Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you?
What? That I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke. It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would believe you anyway. So, you two haven't seen each other in a while, isn't that right?
Yeah, you could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years.
Wow, that's a really long time.
Yep, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me. Not a chance, son! It's just, well, you see, so busy being a rebel and whatnot. Starting a revolution takes time, keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't exactly just hop on a plane and come say hello. Until now. I get it, it's fine. You know, truth be told, it's kind of weird having Dirk suddenly show up acting all paternal. I'd even almost forgotten about Kurain. No, that's not true. I think that was just so I never mentioned it in the first 2 games. I probably tried to forget about it on purpose.
Now then, Mr. Dirk, what is it we can help you with?
Yeah, that's the $1,000,000 question. Alright, do you need a legal representation? Are you in trouble? I need to get my hand on the Founder's Orb, most sacred treasure in Kurain. That's where you come in, son.
I'm sorry, what? Founder's Orb? That sounds like it's not my job. The Founder's Orb? Wait, but didn't you say that you already have it in that broadcast of yours? He did say that. Those are facts.
Ha 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 ha! Oh, don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. That was some classic fake news. No one's seen hide nor hair of the Founder's Orb in quite some time.
No way! People can lie on TV, Apollo?
Let's not unpack that can of worms, Trucy.
So that was just a bluff. So what are you gonna do if you don't find it?
I don't know. Guess that just means we have to find it, son. I like that mentality. Cause I really can't back down now, can I? Really made a big spiel. Ha ha ha!
Different year, same old Dirk. It's all coming back to me now. That is the laugh only a father could have. Hold on! I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room.
Oh, that's a load of crock, son. We didn't lay a finger on the orb.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Baseless allegations. All of it. Our enemy has found a way to keep us on our toes.
Ooh! So it's like a setup.
That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been on the hunt. He's been hot on the orb's trail, is what I'm trying to say. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We now know that the Founder's Orb is in Kurain Village.
Kurain Village? Kurain Village?
That's right. I hear there's spirit mediums there, and they even have direct relations with Kurain.
Guys,
are we gonna see pearls?
no spoilers. Okay. Spirit mediums. Right.
Yeah, some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff.
Archie Buff. Archie Buff. Archie Buff? A buff in archaeology? I mean, that's kind of a pun in and of itself. Is the pun something different than, like, he's just an archaeology buff? Is he physically buff? I'd be into that.
My defiant dragon compatriot has already made contact with him. Apparently, someone asked the doctor to study the orb.
So, whoever asked him to do that would be the real thief.
That would most likely be the case, yeah.
Yeah. And you think this guy will just hand the orb over to us?
My compatriot Dat says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so.
Well, that makes me
Feel very uncomfortable about the fate of Dr. Buff. I've got a sinking feeling he's on the verge of dying if he's not dead already. Seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing.
Dats! I remember running around with him when I was a little kid.
Aww.
So he's here too, huh?
Apollo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me?
Chat, would Apollo do that for him? I don't know what answer feels more authentic to Apollo in this moment of time. Because, I'm not gonna lie, Apollo doesn't feel all warm and fuzzy with his old daddy. So, he might be like, "No, Dad, I'm not interested in being your legal representation." Fine. Fine, Dad, I guess I'll be your legal representation.
He's Apollo Justice, and he's fine. You make a strong case, Fiction of Grandeur, we'll go with it.
Fine, but I'll charge my standard fee, because I'm not gonna lie, between Phoenix helping out Albie, me helping out Trucy, Phoenix helping out his friend Maya, and then Athena helping out the town drunk, we haven't gotten paid in quite some time. We need some money. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. Alright, let's get the tea. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium. faceless.
Images of the founder, the Holy Mother of Kurain, never show her face. To depict it is to commit the greatest taboo in Kurainism.
The greatest taboo.
The greatest taboo, huh?
I wonder why. I mean, what could she have looked like to make him hide her face like that?
As for the founder's orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago. And it has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It's said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that any who can solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the founder herself.
Right. It kind of sounds like a big fairy tale to me.
In any case, son, it's just what us Defiant Dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power, and thus the legal authority to rule Kurain.
Wait. Suppose I believe this legend. That means anyone could become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Garan regime?
Oh no, we're overthrowing the government?
Is it safe to be accessories to this?
Only the rulers of Kurain have ever laid eyes on the Orb Apollo. A legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to see with your own 2 eyes?
Well, it does sound just a tiny bit intriguing.
Founder's Orb. A national treasure with the kingdom of Kurain. None but those in the royal family have ever laid eyes on it. That makes me feel suspicious that it doesn't exist. Like, what if the queen made it up? Well, that should just about cover everything. Any other questions, son?
I guess not right now. Breezy, fun fact. The developers took inspiration from Christianity's rule of not depicting holy figures when designing the Holy Mother, thereby giving her a blank face. Ah, interesting. Ah, I almost forgot. I brought you a present, son. Eat it up. Sushi?
I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day with all of your pro bono cases that you take.
Yay! I was just thinking it was time for lunch, and honestly, my back's really been hurting by being the sole breadwinner of the Upright Anything Agency.
Ah, you dig in too, little lady. After all, we're practically family, aren't we?
Honestly, more than you know. Thanks, Dad. Ooh, the tuna looks good. Delicious.
This salmon shoosy's got my name on it. Yeah. Mouth noises. Yum. Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have.
I'm good. Thanks.
Oh. Well, okay then. Oh. Actually, you know I have another present for ya. Here you go, son.
What's this?
Everybody is
Oh!
Everybody!
Hunter Cross
Hunter.
donated $10. I figure out how to do it, lol.
It's a picture of your father, son. It's been 23 years since he passed away. Wait, what?
Oh, that's right. Apollo is Dirk's adopted son. Sadmati is Dirk's biological son. Oh my god, Apollo. Why is your life so complicated? Alright, after I'm done playing Spirit of Justice, I'm certain that somewhere on the depths of the internet, and by the depths I probably mean the surface of YouTube, somebody must have done like a documentary on Apollo's life, because clearly you need one. Alright, some people are into like those documentaries that explain the plot of Kingdom Hearts. I need a nice, concise documentary that's going to explain to me the biography of Apollo Justice. And what in the world his life story is. Also, Apollo, your dad could get it, first of all. I like that he's a guitar player. I bet Clavier would like that. Cheers, boys. Whew.
And cheers, Hunter Cross. Thank you for that. All right, picture of Apollo's father. So he was a musician, loved to play the guitar. This is the man that would meet Lamiwa, which makes sense. They're both musical, except Lamiwa was a magician at the time, not a musician. Musician. Yes. Okay. Would I ever play Kingdom Hearts? Someday I would. What can I say about Kingdom Hearts? Most of the series would actually be new to me. I played the original as a child. I'm pretty sure I beat it as a child, but I've never played it since. So my memories would be very vague. And then the original is kind of the only one that I did play. I definitely played Kingdom Hearts 2, but I have no memory of ever beating Kingdom Hearts 2. And I don't know how far into the game I actually got. I don't know, it was a tough one. And I think I played a little bit of a Kingdom Hearts on the DS that I also never finished. This is my father? Yeah, son, his name was Jove Justice. Ooh, what a dapper name. Jove Justice. Jove. I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, a wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that. Right. Why are you giving this to me now? I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. You know, traveling musician meets traveling magician, they get down and dirty. She has you. Something goes horribly wrong while she's in the kingdom of Kurai-in and she decides to give you to me and I decide to raise you while she goes off to Japanifornia and meets a different man who's also a magician and she joins the troupe Gramarye, gets shot in the face, goes blind after giving birth to Trucy Wright, and then I think that's about it. I searched high and low to find you that one single picture. Well, where did you find it?
What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy. Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it for you, so go on. Take it, son. And don't ever let it go. You hear me? Photo of my father added to the court record. My biological father, Jove Justice. He died in Kurai-in. Interesting. Oh, I think we're gonna learn a lot about Jove. Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road, son? Right, 1 second. Hey, Trucy, do you have any idea where Athena is?
Oh, she left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport.
Ah, Daddy Nick's coming back to the country? Wait, so when do we go back to Kurai-in? Oh, I almost forgot Mr. Wright is coming back today.
Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now?
Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Well, there's no point in sitting around here waiting. Why don't we get going?
I can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure.
Right. To Karain Village, then. The Founder's Orb awaits! Oh my god. You guys, who are we gonna run into Karain Village? We haven't been here once since the third game, I don't think. Oh! Oh, look at the bus stop. Look at the rock. What a rock. Look at Maya's aunt's house, still standing there. Oh, I wonder how she's doing these days. May 16th, Karain Village. So, this is Karain, the mystical village of spirit channeling. And where ancient traditions come alive. It looks like a really peaceful place. Oh, I love the air here, son. Nothing beats the mountains, isn't that right? You know, come to think of it, we used to live way up in the mountains too. just like this. Sure brings back some memories. Those were the days. The three of us living happily in peace. Yep. The three amigos.
I still can't wrap my mind around it all, you know? That Mr. Dirk is not only Polly's daddy, but Prosecutor Sadmati's daddy as well. There's just so many daddies in these Ace Attorney games. And the way you two talked about it like it was nothing, the whole bus ride.
Yeah, I guess it is a lot of information to process.
So tell me, Mr. Dirk, what was Apollo like as a kid?
Oh, he was full of piss. So much piss, actually couldn't stop wetting the bed. Real rascal. He and Nayuta used to run around in the open fields naked as jaybirds. Oh my god. I guess when you live in the country, that's what you do out there. I've even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit. Alright, whoa, Dad. I mean Dirk. Yeah, Apollo doesn't call him Dad.
No way! Prosecutor Sadmati used to be like that too? But he's so proper.
Yeah, the two of them would end up with leeches on their butt cheeks and cry like babies.
Dirk! Don't you think you've said enough?
Aw, you're no fun, pal.
Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly. Hey, what are you people doing here?
Oh, sorry, sweetie. Is your throat feeling okay?
Emma?
You know this lady's son?
Yeah, this is Emma Skye. She's a detective. Technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I'll let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you in the boonies?
By trouble, do you mean you're investigating a case?
Well, does it look like I'm here to sightsee?
Right, I guess not.
Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you?
What? How do you know? We're actually on our way to meet with him right now.
Oh, no you're not. But follow me. I'll show you the way.
Really? Is Dr. Buff dead? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady. Dirk, you can't call women horses. Alright, let's follow her. Doctor's study. Oh, whoa. Look at the weird ass shit in here. What in the fuck is this ET looking thing? Oh man, this is gonna be a fun room to check out. May 16th, Karain Village, the Doctor's Study. So, this is Dr. Buff's study.
Wow! Look at all those books!
Yep, there's... Oh, wow, for real, there's no ceiling.
The shelves go from floor to ceiling, like a library.
Yeah, lots of different artifacts, too. True archaeologist's paradise. Look, son! There's so many relics, they're spilling onto the floor. What a delightfully amusing room. I love how, like, happy and chipper he is. That's so cute to me. Yeah, what's this chalk outline? All I see is a mess. And what's at the way? Oh, no, that's the body. Wow, you guys, my dumbass looks at the giant alien, like, chalk outline down here, and I'm like, that's weird for a body outline. I didn't even notice the poor gingerbread human that's been crushed by all of these books. Is that how they died, by the way? Trampled to death by books? Well, you heard it here first. Reading is dangerous. All I see is a mess. Emma, where's the doctor?
Right, that's the thing. He died last night.
What?
Yeah, it seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. We're labeling it an accidental death.
What? You've gotta be joking, right?
As if I'd come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo. Yeah, I guess not.
A scholar killed by his own books!
Oh man. Well, now what do we do? I mean, how can he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead?
Yeah, that would be a bit of a problem, wouldn't it?
Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened?
Yeah, let's get the tea. Did he really die by books?
So the doctor died in an accident? I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buff had been found dead under a pile of books. This morning? Talk about bad timing. You mentioned that he'd fallen off a ladder. Right. We believe he fell from the top of that big ladder right there. Oof. Apparently, he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. And that sent him headlong onto a fatal fall onto the floor. Aw, how sad. Killed by his own books. Well, at least he was doing something he loved.
That's the spirit, Trucy. For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. You could say he died an honorable death. Between heaven and hell. Now that is not a stepladder. No, it is not. That is a library ladder. You should have used a stepladder.
Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that. Whoever it was seems they wanted to remain anonymous.
Don't you find that suspicious?
What? It happens every now and again. Some people would rather not get involved with the police, you know?
I certainly can relate to that. Well, yeah, you being a criminal and all.
Well, what now, Dirk? A dead man can't exactly hand over the orb.
Well, then I guess we're just gonna have to find it. Might be around here somewhere.
Just to fill you in, Emma.
We're sort of, here to pick something up. So I hope you don't mind.
Pops here had an agreement with the doctor. The doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb.
Pops, I was gonna let it slide, but Daddy Dirk is not gonna let it slide, which means we're not gonna let it slide. Apollo, Pops? Really?
Oh, I see. That could be a problem, considering that he's dead. Do you have a plan B?
I have an agreement in writing. My compatriot Dad should have it. Well, that would be good. That's what Judge Judy always wants. Get it in writing.
Oh, well then there shouldn't be any problems then. So, who is this gentleman you're escorting?
Right. This is my Pops.
Oh, right, I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk. He's from the kingdom of Kurain. All the way from Kurain, huh? So, what do you do there?
I used to practice law, but I'm sort of taking a break from all that. Just a wee little break is all. I'm focused now on making Kurain a better place, though. Through volunteer work.
Volunteer work, huh? How interesting. Well, it's not technically a lie. So, how do you two know each other then? Oh, well, he's sort of, kind of, a little bit my foster father? I'm sorry, come again? Yeah, and he's Prosecutor Sadmati's real father, too. What? You mean you and Prosecutor Sadmati? Oh, I'm so sorry for you. Whew, seems like you've had quite a life, Apollo.
Everyone's just shooketh. Also, the shade.
Prosecutor Sadmati's your brother? I'm so sorry.
Well, I guess she's put a few things together, huh?
Actually, Dirk, you do look kind of familiar. Have we met before?
Not that I recall, no.
Great. She must have seen that news report on TV. It's really gonna complicate things if she figures out that he's a wanted man.
There's lots of guys that look like him, so I'm sure you're just mistaking him for someone else is all.
Are there? Really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch? You don't exactly see that every day.
Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things, because somebody with that unique of a characteristic build is someone you'd probably recognize immediately if you had seen him before, right?
I guess so. So what does that sacred relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there's lots of stuff in here that's old and relic-y.
Indeed there are. Unfortunately, I've really got no idea what it looks like. I'm assuming it looks somewhat like an orb, though.
So then how are we supposed to find it?
I don't really know that either, son. We'll just have to go through each candidate one by one. That's a great plan of attack, Dirk.
Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once-over? I guess not. But, in exchange, you're going to help me with my investigation.
Yeah, sure, it can't hurt. What do you want? You want us to luminol stuff? You want us to throw some of your white powder on things and take a big old sniff-a-doo?
Ooh! I can't wait to get started. It'll be just like hunting for buried treasure.
Yeah, something like that. Alright, so I guess we're on the examining portion, maybe? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, boys. Roll up your sleeves. Put on your knickers, I mean spectacles, and let's get looking for clues. A clue. I mean, this is the thing that captures my eye most immediately. There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure. Oh!
Whoa, it's moving!
Whoa, can it move? Oh, it's moving in 3D, and it has eyes. Exterminate, exterminate, destroy all targets.
Do I even want to know what this thing was for?
I guess not. Alright, what about this weird-ass alien symbol?
There's animal drawings on the floor. They look like those famous geoglyph things.
You know, they remind me of the chalk outlines detectives draw around bodies. And the doctors just joined them. Now that's what I call a dedication to one's field.
I don't think it was on purpose.
I don't either. Speaking of, though, I guess we probably should look at... We should probably look at the thing Emma wants us to look at.
So, this is where Dr. Buff died.
Oh, jeez.
Poor man. He fell right on his head, and probably died almost instantly. I see some blood on the book there, but what's that dark stain?
I hope it's chocolate.
It appears to be coffee. Okay, coffee is also an acceptable answer. It's still damp, so it must have gotten on there recently. Perhaps even last night.
Okay. Well, that's a mighty big window he's next to. Big enough for someone to see inside.
Exactly. That's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with.
Oh?
Oh? The doctor's body was visible from outside the window.
Was it?
A passerby called earlier this morning to report what they'd found.
But, looking at the stairs of the entrance, are we not on the second floor? I don't know, I have to question this. Maybe I'm... Like, the window looks high off the ground. So you mean this case is still only a few hours old? That explains why your investigation's just getting underway. Oh, I guess it is kind of close to the ground. Alright, study photo added to the court record. The doctor fell, hit his head on the floor, and died. There are blood and coffee stains on one of the books. One singular book. Oh, it does say second floor area, so we are on the second floor, confirmed. Great. What else to look at? The window, I guess? What a huge window! I bet you could see the entire study from outside. Man, how could he concentrate in here? I'd feel so exposed. Well, he does have a bookshelf positioned for some privacy around his desk. He does. Let's look at it. Are those microscopes on there too? The doctor fell from the top of that ladder. From that height, a fall onto a hard surface would probably kill anyone. I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place.
I guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven.
Trucy, you are a savage. How about the plane? Is this a bird?
What's that? Is it a bird? No, it's a plane. No, it's...
What? Wait, what was it actually? Was it Superman? Looks like an airplane to me, bud. No, there couldn't have been any planes back when this was made. What? Yeah, but it has wings and both a horizontal and vertical stabilizer, so I mean, I'd say that makes it a plane, bud. No, it's definitely a bird. Apollo, it's definitely a plane. What are you smoking? Open your eyes, son! As a lawyer, your job is to see the true nature of things. Jesus Christ! I still say it's a bird. Apollo, are you high? So what, is it supposed to be that this is like an ancient artifact and that's why it's not supposed to be a plane? But like, my guy, that's the most planiest plane that I've ever seen plane. Chat, you agree, right? It's a two-tone raincoat. It's still a bit damp. I think someone might have worn it recently. Ooh, that might be the most clueiest clue that we've gotten. Oh, is it time to go into this man's hard drive? Let's look at your internet search history, bud. Does that say BSI? This PC is password protected. Trucy, do you think your magic can do something about this?
I don't think I can override a password. Now a locked desk? That I could get into. Like yours back at the office, Polly.
Yikes, I'd better watch what I put in there.
What? Do you put weird stuff in your desk? Stuff you don't want anyone to see?
What? Jeez, are you a mind reader too?
Apollo, you can't keep poppers in the office. But unlocking your thoughts, it's a cinch.
Right, okay. What else? This? There's a few pairs of shoes here. I guess there must be an entrance on this floor too.
Yeah, there's a back door over that way, but it's usually locked from what I can tell. The visitor's entrance is up that spiral staircase.
That's the way that we came in. So there's two entrances. That's gonna be important, I think. Alright, what have I missed? What? Pray tell, what have I missed? Oh, there's a whole ass other Whoa! Ah! What? Holy nostalgia. Oh, Fiction of Grandeur, I'm so sorry. This is gonna mean nothing to you. But everybody from the first trilogy, we need to pause and look around this room for a minute because what the fuck are all of these items doing here? Where do I even start? What is happening? What was this guy doing? The Ami vase? Really? Ami. Huh. Why is someone's name written on here? Right, Apollo doesn't know about it.
Maybe it's So if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. Oh no, we need Phoenix right here. You know, like how school kids put their names on things.
Yeah, but this is just an urn. And the name is written so big.
Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. It says WRIGHT in super big letters.
Right. I knew you needed to find some excuse to talk about your panties in this game. But that's great. Okay. So, we're not gonna talk about the urn. Shit, Apollo and Trucy aren't gonna know any of this shit. Alright, well, let's talk about the poster covered in the gravy. There's a brown stain on this scroll. Raimundo, hello! Why does it smell like gravy? Why would there be a gravy stain on it, son? It's a hell of a story. You're gonna have to sit down and listen to it sometime. Well, I don't know, but it looks like it's meant to be there. Maybe the artist wasn't trying to inspire a gravy trend. You know, some food splatter art. I would call her many things, many talented things. An artist is not one of the things that I would call her. Oh, that pun wounded me gravely, Dirk. Okay. Alright. Perhaps the most jarring of all of these things, not the Shichishito in the statue with Mystic Amy. It's a golden statue, and it looks pretty old too. I imagine it has great archaeological value. Maybe too great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber. I wonder how he got his hands on something like this. This man's just holding the whole ass Shichishito. What? Is the suitcase something? I can't remember. That's a big suitcase. It's locked. Is it the doctor's?
No, someone left it here last night.
So, the doctor might have had a visitor? But how can you tell?
That sticker there, you only see those on airport luggage. Which means its owner is likely from overseas.
So somebody visited from overseas, from Kurain. Well, it could be Dats, our comrade, that's who we want it to be, right? Maybe? But it could also be like Prosecutor Sadmati if he travels. Well, Emma should recognize it because she travels with him. It could even be Phoenix Wright. Is there any way to figure out who it belongs to? Not unless we can open it to see what's inside. Oh, I guess not. What?
That's because you're not me.
Oh, Emma, what was that laugh?
Emma Sky, forensics investigator extraordinaire. Oh my god, Emma, your music slaps. Do, 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 do. Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensics handbook.
Is she okay, son? She's sort of becoming an entirely different person. Oh, that's just what happens when she throws on her rose-tinted glasses for forensics.
With this, identifying the suitcase's owner will be easy as pie.
Is that your special white powder?
That's right. And there's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go.
Oh, we're doing it, are we? Oh, on the suitcase, no less.
You remember how to do this, right?
Yes. I put the powder in a line, I make sure it's nice and straight with a credit card, and then I blow.
Exactly. Well, have at it.
Right, okay. Now, where would I expect to find prints on a suitcase? I have a couple of ideas, but first, can we look at it, like, in depth really quick? Do these stickers... So there's the plane. What other stickers are on here? It looks like a castle of some kind. Whoa! Oh, she moves fast. Then something... Oh! Oopsies. Okay, how do I... Oops. The Titanic? Alright, I don't know. The stickers mean nothing. Alright, fingers on a suitcase would probably go like here, wouldn't they? You have to touch it to unlock it, something like that. No! Oh my god, I'm so stupid. You know where fingerprints on a suitcase would go? How about the handle? You know, when you hold the thing? Alright. Powder up this handle. Make it look real nice. Blow! Blow! Shit. That didn't work at all. Oh no. I'm a little bit back, but certainly not all the way back. Hunter Cross, I just did that actually. I checked my spectrum rates. No, they're still terrible. Make no mistake about it. When I tried to switch over, that's when I disappeared completely. Because it couldn't stream at all. My phone might be finally giving out on me. And it doesn't look like it's getting better. So... see. Shit. Talk about the worst possible time for this to be happening. I don't know how to save.